Dan Tehan, thank you for being part of the coverage tonight. We've got a few questions from our panel. I'll kick off with one. Is the Liberal Party seeing the result of not going with someone from the area, parachuting someone in from an inner city electorate and a local party, and supporters are not happy with it?
Well, look, Rashina was an outstanding candidate, and she's run an outstanding campaign. And you've got to remember, the Labor candidate doesn't live in the electorate. Rashina moved to the electorate. So I think, Rashina has been absolutely superb. And I don't think we could have pre-selected a better candidate. I think it's probably more to do with the issues. I think very much the Albanese Labor government are still in their honeymoon. They're only 10 months in. I think the gloss is starting to come off, but I don't think it's come off completely. I mean, in a perfect world, you would have preferred this by-election to be later this year rather than when we're having it now. So, look, I think there'll be a number of things that we'll have to look at. I think the Labor Party also ran an incredibly negative campaign. They attacked Rashina, obviously attacked Peter Dutton. They didn't have anything positive to say, but maybe that negative campaigning has also had an impact in the end. These are all the things that we'll have to assess.
Dan Tehan, Andrew Clennell here. How effective was the campaign against Peter Dutton? Does that show what Labor can do at a general election? And if you go down tonight, is that an issue for Peter Dutton?
Well, I think what we saw in 2022 with the way that the Labor Party attacked Scott Morrison very personally, and I think from what we've seen with the Seeds here, the way they've gone after Peter Dutton, is that Labor will run very, very strong negative campaigns against our leaders. And I think this is something that we are going to have to think about and how we combat that, because we know, and we've seen over the last 18 months, that the Labor Party will do this direct negative attacks against our leaders, and we've got to work out how we can combat that. Maybe that's going to have to be one of the takeouts from tonight.
Dan, just to look at the results as we see them at the moment, we're talking about a low voter turnout. That is the prediction that actually has been borne out by the results today. Postals and pre-polls, they're still to be counted. Is all your hope there now?
Well, we ran a very good postal campaign, so we are hopeful that we will see swings back to us, strong swings back to us with the postal votes. And obviously the pre-polls usually break our way as well. So that gives us some hope. And we love hope in politics. You rely on hope, and I'm really hopeful that we'll see swings start to come back to us, and hopefully we can get Rashina over the line, because if we can get her into the parliament, she would be a wonderful, wonderful asset for the Liberal Party.